Okay, we're live. We had problems, a lot of problems today. Sorry, this stream has been sitting in idle for 4 hours, but we did the big investment video, and I did a WhatsApp video at 11 o'clock. Tried to upload it, and it didn't work because we lost the power, internet, everything. So I did it. Unfortunately, it's all over. But Angie's sister-in-law did start to cry. Her eyes were all glassy. But we just got the internet back. Just got it back. So I'm sorry for everybody who sat waiting for this stream to go live, because I had it all set up, ready to go. I had the tripod set up to go live, and then Angie didn't know I was setting everything up, and she went for a shower. And then she had a shower, and by the time she came out and sat down after she dried her hair, the power went out, and we lost everything. No internet. So I know. Okay, no, it's not my fault, folks. Trust me. But Angie said that it was going to come back on at 3, and it was pretty close. So there's the woman. I did a WhatsApp video, and it got stuck in upload limbo for 4 hours. But I'm getting my coffee. I'll show you my coffee. I'm getting a custom coffee. Look at this. There we go. Cafe. No. Getting brown. No. So they roasted the coffee, and now he's grinding it for me. I'm bringing back 4 kilos. Gonna give Cat a custom something to squeeze in my bag. I wonder if I can walk around and show you the whole situation here. Let's see how this works. Give you the real live tour here. Since I got internet, sorry about the investment video. I can't help it. I've been actually walking around, scoping the house out, trying to decide how I want to renovate. So this is the yard around the house. It's an absolute gorgeous place, folks. During the day here, there's nobody here. Oh, we got a little jiggly action happening. It's so peaceful, quiet, you know. I keep calling it Lord of the Rings Hobbit house, is what it looks like. Like, I'm not kidding. It's just, it's more private than my house. Well, I don't know if it's more private, because I was told yesterday there was somebody that was watching me, a lady that I was meeting for the campground. Okay, I'm back. Internet's touchy today. So here's my little hobbit house. Well, future hobbit house. Oh yeah, talking about. Okay, I'll there. Okay, I got. There's the front. So here's something. This the only problem I like about this house is I have to drive through somebody's yard. I don't like it. Don't like it at all. Actually, it's a deciding factor. If I got to drive through the yard, I'm not that crazy about the house. So the land, I'll show it to you. We had the people here today earlier to talk about me buying the land that joins onto this, that I could reroute my driveway so that I don't have to drive through the land, but of the neighbor. There's the driveway. I would still drive that part, okay? But I would reroute it so that I'm not going through the neighbor's mud hut house, okay? And the person came today. The gentleman, he's like 85 years old that owns it, has no concept of money, like none. And the son-in-law and the daughter are greedy. They're thinking they can retire off of this land, sell it to the gringo for 50 grand. So we had them here today, and Abram said to him, if this land here, on the other side of that hill, which is just like this kind of land here, okay? It's 12 acres of mountainside in the most remote part of Venezuela, almost the remote part, brutal to get here. They wanted $50,000. And we're like, how did you come up with this number? Turns out they went to the mayor office, and the mayor said, for a house is this many square meters. So they figured if a house is this much per square meter, times it by the 12 hectare, or 8 hectares of land, times the square meters of a house, it's worth $50,000. So then Abram said to him today, if $50,000 For that, if 50, that's worth 50 on the other side of that hill, then what's this house worth? The Hobbit house, okay? They couldn't answer. And the old man that owns it, we're talking, and he's never seen a dollar bill in his life. Like never. He can't even fathom exchanging, money for US dollars. He's never had a dollar in his life in his hand. Imagine that, never having a dollar in your life. All he has is land. He's an old guy, owns a bunch of land, him and his family, but they've never seen dollars. So they left, and I said to myself, these people are not very cooperative. They're crazy on their price because really it's like $5,000 is all it's worth. So I had an idea. I said, well, why don't we talk to the mud hut people, okay? So where I got the cheese from yesterday that I drive through. So we stopped in there, they were gone. And it turned out today the side of their house caved in from during rainy season, and the government official came to for them to fill out all the forms to find out if the government would help them fix their home. And when we showed up, leaving to go to meet that woman that has other properties, that makes an appointment and then isn't there, just an idiot. Anyways, just a total idiot. Like, you got a gringo from Canada here for one day, and you tell him to meet you at noon, and then and she lives right on the top of the mountain. There's a major inconvenience for her not to be there, and she wasn't there. So anyways, we on the way to the appointment, these people, the mud hut people, were at the government officials, and filling all the forms out. So we come back, and then the people were back, and it turns out it's going to take 2 years for the government to give them the answer if they're going to fix the house, if they're going to help them fix the house. And the government said, well, while you're waiting, I got bad news for you. Your house is inhabitable. It's condemned. So you can't live here anymore. But there's no enforcement. But the government told them today that their house, the cement house beside the mud hut, is condemned and they can't live there. And then we show up an hour later asking, do you want to sell your property? And then Abram goes, the universe is really helping you out, Matt, because the crazy people up here want 50 grand, which would mean I'd have to build a whole new road coming in here, or the mud hut people would just have to move away, and I get an excavator in and destroy the house and reshape the driveway, and boom, I'm done. And 1 hour, folks, after the government told them that their house is condemned, a gringo shows up. How much do you want to sell your property for? So Abram's like all excited about that, because I told him if I can't get a better driveway, I'm not interested in being here, because I do not want to drive through a person's yard to get to my house. I want to just, a road to my house, and that's it. Because it's like, would you want to drive through somebody's mud hut yard? Especially, my plan is to seriously upgrade this house to make it like Western standard inside. So like have a deluxe house, but every time you drive to your deluxe house, you have to drive through a mud hut. Now, would that make you feel bad every day? So I didn't want to feel bad every day. So that's what's transpired here today in my life. So, and unfortunately, during the investment video, we lost the internet because Angie had a shower. But I got it all in video, and Jenny, her eyes all glassed up, and I could hear in her voice when she was thanking everybody on the camera, and they were really nervous too. They had the camera tripod set up right in front of their faces, and not everybody can talk to a camera, as you know, and they were like, Angie was very, very, I guess, numb, cold, and the other one, Jenny got all choked up and eyes watered up. So, Susie, you and I think identical. Susie, you hit the nail on the head. What my idea is because I want someone to live in here. I don't want them gone totally. I want somebody here. And I said to Caesar, I said, what if we just get them to move their house, and I build them a new house, and then the driveway, I don't have to deal with it, And then they have a new business. I'm not kidding you, folks. This mud hut, there's like 10 people living in it. I couldn't believe it today. Like when we stopped in to talk to them, and the people just kept rolling out of this mud hut, and I'm like, my God, it's a little tiny mud hut, and the people just kept coming out like ants. I'm like, what is it? Like, then I walked around the mud hut to see how big it was, and I was like, no, it's really small. But so I had the idea of, why don't I, pay to build a house for them, and move them to another part of their property, and then the road stays clear for me. Because I really want them, I really need to have somebody close by, because I don't plan on being here, year round. Because I want to be in Cumana also, and Valencia. This is more like Matt's little, getaway place. To remind me of Canada, basically, is what it is. Because the rest, Valencia and Cumana is not like Canada. This is the closest I'm going to get to Canada, is this. So if I never want to return to Canada and get my fix, this is the place I need. Because it's so cool here. Folks, I'm not kidding you. Up till about 2 hours ago, I was wearing a fleece all day. So it's like, it's cool weather here. Like even right now, standing here, it's in the shade, it's cool. It's not warm. But if you go out in the sun, instant feels like a microwave hitting you. As soon as you go out in the sun, it's like instant microwave sensation on your skin. So in the shade, it's very, very cool. And then like right now, like you would not believe it. It's like it's it's like, anyways, it's okay. What do you say? Don't give them on as you thought about. Give them what is needed to build a new home. Oh no, Susie, it costs probably about. I'm gonna give them $100 when I'm leaving, because I'm already in the good, because I gave them money for the cheese. I threw the money at them. They wouldn't accept it. I actually had to throw the money on the floor and run out of the mud hut, because they're so proud they wouldn't take the money when they gave me the cheese. So they wouldn't take it. So I had to throw it on the floor, literally, and run out of the mud hut. So I'm gonna give them some money, $100, just get them through, and I'm gonna run the idea by Abram to get him to talk to them, because he knows them personally, and talk about building another house so they stay close. But then I can make the driveway better. But like right now, you would not believe the strength of the sun on my head. But so that's the deal, folks. They really need a new home though, because the whole wall's gone. I might do a video. I'll ask them if they'll let me do a video to show you what happened to their home. But I need neighbors. I need good neighbors to help me watch the place. Because like I said, I'm not going to be here. Oh my God, the sun. It's like, oh, sorry, I put my arm up, like you can't see. This 12 hectares, or 8, or 10, 8, 10, 12, something like that, of land. It's enough to satisfy Doug and I, and a whole bunch. I got my plan, folks. My plan. I'm not going to farm it. Ain't farming. Get too old for that. My plan is, this is just one side of it. My plan is all of this, fruit trees. Every kind of indigenous fruit tree that will grow here, I'm going to hire locals to come here and plant it. Mango, banana, just oranges, everything. The whole, any tree that's not edible, I'm going to cut down. All the trees that are these trees, getting cut, gone, finished. Well, that's if Abram and I can cement the deal. And I'm going to plant fruit trees. And then whatever excess fruit I grow, I'll just give it away. I don't care. Tell them, come and pick it. You can have it. But if I want to have something, I got it here. But I'm going to turn the whole property into fruit trees. I'm not going to work the soil. They tried to play a trick on me today. That the soil here is really, really rich. And he said that the soil is so rich here. And this is the tree, okay? And he says, look at it, it's so rich here, anything can grow here. And they tried to tell me that the bananas were growing on this tree, and I'm like, no, that ain't a banana tree. They got them tied up there with wire. They keep playing these gringo jokes on me, thinking I'm stupid. I quickly dismiss it. So, anyways, that's the deal. So now we're waiting for them to show up because the people are going to come because the uncle who owns the property that has the mud hut on the driveway goes through is coming back this afternoon to receive the bad news that the government has told him that his house is condemned, inhabitable, and that they've got to find a new place to live. So. And then that gringo showed up 1 hour after and wanted to buy their place. Think about that, eh? Your home gets condemned, and then 1 hour later, a gringo shows up and wants to buy it. They're probably sitting there thinking they just won the lottery. Hopefully, it's not the $50,000 lottery. Like the crazy people here have these ideas. Okay, I gotta go. The internet keeps cutting out because, like I said, it just turned on here like 20 minutes ago. Power came back on, internet came back on. So I'm gonna say goodbye, and we have to go to Bocono and pick up Angie's phone at the Apple place, and I might do a stream tomorrow morning, early in the morning before we leave. We'll see how it works out here tomorrow. I don't know exactly what time we're leaving. I got a hunch we're not gonna be leaving till like about 9, so I'll probably do a coffee stream with you tomorrow morning. Have a good night, everyone. And I'm sorry for leaving this stream hanging for so long and the title doesn't match what I'm talking about. Well, it does match for what I'm investing in, but it isn't the Duck Adventure investment because, well, Angie had a shower and the power went out and we couldn't stream live. But I do have it on video and I will be posting it when I return. I'll edit it all together and you can see the girls getting their money and the massively long Spanish thank you. So have a good day.